Hello everybody and welcome to a Friday night stream. We are playing a new game that has just released on the Nintendo Switch today. I believe it is actually out today. It's called Samurai Bringer, which comes to us from Active Gaming Media as the publisher, and it is a very indie roguelike kind of thing. And as a fan of roguelikes, I'm quite looking forward to it. As a fan of samurai and medieval Japan and stuff, I'm really looking forward to it. So I have no idea about anything to do with this game. Haven't played it at all. This is the first time I've loaded it up. Don't know if it's going to crash and blow up my Switch or anything like that. You get to see all of that live and in real time if that is going to happen. But yeah, I wanted to play this because I've been looking forward to this since I saw that it was announced. I thought this was a kind of game that I can get a dig out of, and yeah, we'll give it a go. So we'll give people a moment or two to jump on and see if they want to join us on this Friday night stream, and then we will get going with the samurai themed roguelike action. Alrighty then, let's get going. Like I said, I'm not expecting too many people to start joining these streams again just yet. I've only started to do them again, having not done streams in ages and ages, so I'm not surprised if nobody's around, but at least people can watch it on playback afterwards anyway. So obviously all of our streams are saved on the YouTubes, and people can catch up with them later. So I will do a live commentary as I play, and if anybody does happen to jump on as we go along, then feel free to say hello and ask questions as we're playing and all that. I will have a review of this up on digitally-downloaded.net at some stage as well. Probably mid towards late next week when I've had a chance to really get stuck into it. We're only going to play about an hour of it tonight. But yeah, let's just do it. Let's get straight into it. So hit the start button. Here we go. We've got our little save slots here. So like I said, haven't played it at all yet. Don't know if this is going to crash as soon as I start. That would not be good. But start a new game in slot 1. Here we go. Yes. So here we go. Now what kind of attracted me to this game when I first saw it was announced was actually the art style. It's really nice. Really nice art style, and it does promise very... Well, it's a name drop game. It's really kind of dropping all the names of the great gods and heroes of Japan. Amaterasu and Susanoo are both gods, the kind of major deities of Shinto. So there we go. They're straight into it. And as you can see, very nice art style. It's not pixel art as such, but it's definitely lo-fi in a very attractive and aesthetically pleasing way. And it's quite it's quite a light download as well. It was only, it took very short amount of time to download once I had entered the code and got it going. So I don't suspect that this is going to be a too massive game. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be fireworks and AAA production values. So this is all going on auto. I can't slow it down. There's no voice acting, I don't think. I can't hear any anyway. Which would also explain why the download size is relatively small. A lot of megabytes and gigabytes are taken up with voice these days. So that's a huge part of a download. So generally speaking, if the file size is not too big, then you can probably guess that there's not going to be much voice acting, if any. I'm going to be sacrificed to Yamato no Orochi. Orochi is the many-headed snake that you often see pop up in Japanese mythology. It's basically the Hydra, but it's also the ultimate dragon, world-eater monster of incredible fear. It's the last thing you want to run into in Japanese mythology. So, them's the stakes. We're up against Orochi. And these be demons. So Amaterasu got... Oh, no, not Amaterasu. I think that's Amaterasu, isn't it? Somebody. Somebody got whisked away. I missed the name of them. I was too busy drinking my beer. And now we're going to go off and save them. You don't actually get to create a character because you're casting the role of this Amaterasu, so you don't get to create your character. A bit like Sharon. Sharon the Wanderer, the classic roguelike, which I would hope everybody has played. In that one, you don't get to create your own character either. It is said that Yamato Yorochi is at the bottom of the vortex up ahead. If you can defeat all the lantern ghosts, you should be able to keep going. Okay, so we've got light attack, we've got step, that's dodge, light attack, dodge, heavy attack. So that's interesting. The buttons are not what I would have expected. Usually you press the Y button and you expect that to be the light attack. If you play enough Warriors games, then that kind of becomes the default. And then X is the strong attack. But here, X is the dodge, and B is jump, and light attack is A. That's going to take some getting used to. I imagine I'm going to do some stupid things, falling back into my Dynasty Warriors habits. I wish indie developers would stick to convention. I mean, I know that part of the appeal of indies is that they do things creatively and differently, but there's no reason to change the buttons around. You don't need to go making the weak attack in every other action game the strong attack in yours. That's a minor gripe, of course, but... So we killed the lanterns. They're a kind of yokai, a very famous yokai. This is giving me some strong Hyaki Yagyo Night Parade of the Demons vibes, which I like. As anybody who watches this channel knows, I do like my yokai. Okay, so this is all obviously the tutorial, or the kind of the introductory area, so it's not exactly difficult. Oh, enemies just fall off, that's nice. I don't know where he was aiming, but it wasn't at me. You can see Orochi down there. There's a snake thing coiling around in the background. That would be Orochi. That's Orochi. And that's his many, many heads. I imagine I'm going to lose this battle big time. I think that's the point. Because otherwise I would finish the game after the first battle. That would be pretty funny, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'll see if I can get one of the heads. Let's just see if we can get one. Oh. There we go. There we go. Obviously you're meant to lose that one. That's the whole point. And it is a roguelike, so death is a part of the experience. That's a big part of the point and all that. So don't worry, it's not game over. This is one of those you're meant to die things. There is no way you could ever defeat Yamato no Orochi in this state. Yes, yes, yes. We did know that. You'll need to recover your power, but you'll need... That dialogue skips quickly. But you'll need combat experience, is what she said. For the sake of my beloved bastard of a brother, the sun goddess, that is Amaterasu. That is the actual Amaterasu. I shall cross time and space and summon hordes of samurai from the Sengoku period. Learn the art of combat and learn some combat techniques. Thank you very much. I shall do that. Victory will depend on your tenacity. That is the perfect summary of the roguelike. That is exactly how the genre works. Victory depends on your tenacity. Alright, so now we are in Sengoku period Japan, I believe. And now we get to enjoy the art again. I didn't much care for the purple discs. That wasn't very fun, but this is much prettier. I am the bearer of truth in this world. This land is prepared for you by Amaterasu. From here on, the land, you shall learn the art of battle and combat techniques. To begin, try defeating the foot soldiers up ahead. Thank you, dude with wood sword. Defeat all the foot soldiers. Okay, I can do that. What's that? Maybe health or something. I don't need it. What? I don't have a power attack at the moment. I lost my power attack. I can only do weak attacks. It didn't matter, but the game didn't actually tell me that I didn't have the power attack anymore. It just didn't give it to me. Ah, okay. So I move over to the combat scroll to pick it up. There we go. That's how I get my abilities back. Try equipping the combat scrolls you pick up. Press up to get to the menu. I see. Okay. The game's interface uses the same menu sounds as Final Fantasy. The exact same menu sounds. I like it. What have I got? See, sounds exactly like Final Fantasy. So let's put jump into B, like it was before. That's it. That's it. Okay, I've got the jump button now. Aren't I lucky? Okay, I open the action builder again. Okay. I see, so you can actually combine abilities in this special attack. 2 slice and a wave gives me this. That's pretty neat. The idea that you can pick up all these little abilities and then play pastry chef with them and combine ingredients to create different effects. Depending on how complex that is, of course, that's really neat. And that's the result of it. Does that. That could be really cool. That could be a really, really neat effect. Depending again on how complex it is. If it's just, you know, a couple of abilities that you can do that for a couple, a very small selection of special abilities, and it doesn't really mean much. Okay, so this is what happens with the combat scrolls, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he's going to run off to the next tutorial. What do I got to do this time, mates? Defeat the brave general up ahead. Ooh. That's going to be scary. How do I defeat this brave general? There he is. Ah, it's a Sonata. It's a Yukimura Sonata. Ooh. Hey, come back, Yukimura. Jerk. Got him. Got him with a crit. Oh, he got me back. Tough little guy. Yukimura. People think Lu Bu's the tough guy in Dynasty Warriors, but no, it's Yukimura's always the tough guy. Beat him. Give me your hat. Give me your hat. got his hat. I hope I get to wear it. Skipping through all of this. This is all just an equipment tutorial. I think we've all done enough of those from our RPGs in yesteryears. Just give me my hat. I want my hat. Yes, you do get to wear it. You can play dress-ups. Good. It's not just an invisible effect. Look at that. I've got such a cool hat now. Those little 6 coins are actually the symbol of the Sonata from the Sengoku period, actually. That is their kind of coat of arms. And there's some stories, interesting stories, if you ever want to read a bit about Sengoku history and whatever. Read the stories about the little coins. You get anything from that? No. You can chop the grass up Zelda style, but it doesn't seem to do anything. There's no loots in there. These foot soldiers up ahead seem to be guarding a blue-green light vortex. Defeat all the foot soldiers near the light vortex, and a path of light to the next battlefield will open. So there we go. We finish one dungeon level, we move to the next. Where you are sent is up to the whims of Amaterasu. Proceed with caution because randomized. And yeah, eventually we defeat Orochi. That's the goal. Lots of them. Gotcha. So, oops. The combat is nice and responsive. It's a little bit, I don't want to say slow, it's just a little bit ponderous, I guess, but it feels right. It does feel nice to swing that sword around and stuff. One dungeon level down. Okay, so now the game starts proper. You can see the time clock at the top right there is ticking along. And now we're actually doing the adventuring proper. Oh, there's lots of soldiers around. Oh, there we go. I assume everybody... Oh, well, that's no help. I can't see. You can't move the camera, so that's pretty dodgy. I don't like that. If you're going to put big trees in the area, like in your field of view, you need to be able to change the camera around, I think. Wow, there's a lot of them. Hey. Clear the room. So this game is actually trying to be a bit like Dynasty Warriors, I guess, where you have to face down hordes of enemies. It's just roguelike style and cutesy rather than kind of human-ish, I guess. Oh, squirrel. Oh, cool, a bow. That would be good. Once I get a moment to breathe. Once I defeat these hordes of enemies, I will see if I can equip that bow. You do have bow there. So bow. I don't want slash down anymore. Oh, you can combine those too. Okay. So what happens now? That's a bit slower. Don't like that. How do I decrease? Reduce. Yeah, it's just bow. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Bow. Okay, so reduce. Okay, so I only have the one bow at the moment, so I'll just have to deal with that. And then power version to finish. What's that do? Reverse slice. Reverse slice. Alright. Who knows if that's going to be any good for me. Oh! It's a general! Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Yeah, you got him. I got the general. Okay, so I can use that to teleport away now. I must have found the exit to the level. No key. Where do I get a key from? I got a special ability. Well, not a special ability, but I got something from... yeah, there we go. I don't know what that's going to do. Pow. Oh, it just powers up the attack. That's alright. There was another direction I could have taken, so I'll go have a look that way. See if there was anything to find. See? There's all those enemies there. Now, how do I get there? I go this way. Yeah. I like that attack. Let's start out by giving you a good one. Oh, second day. I wonder if I'm on a timer. I hope not. Or maybe enemies get tougher as the days go on. That's possible. They don't really explain what the days do. So... I guess like a lot of roguelikes, you do kind of have to figure things out a lot as you go along by yourself. Oh, there's lanterns. What do you want? Oh! Oh no, I got caught in it. I don't know if I want to go. Do I go in the purple one, or do I go back to the blue one? I think I avoid the purple one. I suspect the purple one is the Orochi. So when you're ready to go fight Orochi, you go find the purple door in the level. But I don't think I'm quite ready for Orochi just yet. So, what's this? Statue doesn't seem to do much. I'm just going to move on, I think. There's probably other areas that I can explore, but I reckon that if you hang around for too long in one area, you do put yourself at a disadvantage. So I'm going to move on. Where was that blue door? It was up here. Okay. I am advancing. Oh, another tutorial. Oh, that statue. That's a Jizo statue. You can recover some of the power you've lost. It's a healing statue. Alright. Oh, I see. You can actually spend money and stuff. Okay. So you get to do some leveling up there when you find the Jizo statue. And now we move on. What are we facing this time? Stage 2, we're up here. Oh, they're wearing green this time. They're serious. Now, down there, I saw my mate. What do you got to say? Hit points, replenish your health. Da, da, da. I'm having a conversation here, green guys. Leave me alone for a minute. Yeah, this is definitely roguelike Dynasty Warriors, which is cool. I mean, that's really cool. The graphical or the, I guess the kind of the layout of the graphics, the way it looks and stuff, it actually reminds me a little bit of an old Dynasty Warriors Advance on the GBA, which was cool. It was the first time we had a handheld Dynasty Warriors, and while it's pretty primitive these days, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And they couldn't do behind the back because the GBA was obviously not that powerful. So instead they had this kind of top-down thing, which is just what this one looks like, and I like it. Once you get used to the fact that you can't see around scenery... Whoa. I really wonder if that means they get more powerful each level. I think it probably does. Now, I got a new bow. So... let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. And instead, put a bow, and then, for the third one, covering fire. Okay. And now if I want to do a melee attack, I use the Y button, and then... ooh, there's a gun there too. War fan. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to play Archer. Oh, that's fun. And then when they get good and close, I swipe them away like that. That is... I'm going to be Legolas now. Oh. Cool. I found the exit. Oh! General. Watanabe Tsu. Gotcha. Come back here, Watanabe. Okay, I want that. I bet he drops something pretty cool when I defeat him. Wait. Who said you could jump? That's not a tactic you should be using. Got him. Now, where did he drop his item? Oh, don't tell me I missed out on the item. No item. I went to all the effort to defeat the general and he didn't have anything. Not happy. Alright. Moving on. And we have another tutorial. What do we got? What's she going to tell me to do? A shop. An inn. You can regain all of your hit points for a low price. However, time will continue to pass while you're resting. Still don't know what time does, but... fine. Nice. I like traditional inns. No. I don't need health, you see. How do I exit? Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that time enemies get more powerful over time, so you do have to keep moving. Ha, that's fun. Oops, that's not. Just landed in a horde of enemies. That's fine. I'll fight my way out. Maybe. Oh, they're playing pinball with me. Go away. Now, where did that leader go? Still don't have a key. There's a chest up there. I can see on the mini-map. There is a chest ahead. Ah, cool. I just passed the challenge of the bow master. I am now bow master. I always... Oh, yeah, there we go. Got a key. I always play my games with archery wherever possible. When I have the choice to use a bow and ranged, I do so. Even Demon's or Dark Souls or Elden Ring and whatever. I still try and use my bow as much as possible, even though those games are definitely weighted towards being more melee orientated. I just like the bow. Fourth day start. That's right, let's get the loot. Ooh! We've got lots of gear. Lots and lots of gear. Let's go with businessman. Yeah. Nice. I don't have any other equipment, it's all just hats at the moment. But I'll use this hat for now. Oh, there is a way to turn it around. How did I miss? They didn't even give you camera controls, but there is a way to turn things around. So now the issue I had with the background is not going to be an issue anymore. I just didn't know it, so I learned something. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, so this game doesn't have a very good tutorial at all. It does not tell you basically anything about how to play the game. You're going to want to work this one out for yourself. It's not complex or anything, so I'm not complaining. I'm just... Yeah, they don't even tell you how to move the camera. Ah, what's he got to say? Oh, I shouldn't attack him. If defeated, your combined combat techniques will revert to their initial state. But you will retain all of your combat scrolls. So, every roguelike has a kind of permadeath, but with permanent progression. So you lose pretty much everything, but you keep something that allows you to make the next run easier. In this case, you do get to keep your combat scrolls. So, that's a good thing. That means you don't lose your abilities or the way that you like to play. For example, I wouldn't lose on my bow skills if I got defeated. Oh, here we go. Just a horde of enemies hanging around. Ha! I don't like that third bow skill. I've got to change that. Oh, I've got a gun, haven't I? Should use that. Ah, I've got two guns now. Okay. Let's try gunning them down. Let's go NRA on them. Gun and a bow. Okay. That could be an interesting combination. No, I'll get rid of the bow. Yeah, covering fire. That's not a great thing. Oh, so gun doesn't work for some reason. Maybe I need ammunition? Don't know. Do not know. So for now, I'm stuck using, once again, bow. And bow. Oh, hang on. Here's an interesting combination. Let's try that. Bow, bow, and step. So I can dodge out of the way after attacking a couple of times. Bow, bow, step. Or dodge towards the enemy. Oboe step. Yeah, I like that. It's another general. Drown. Be nice if I could control the step so it's a step away. Because, yeah, stepping towards the enemy is not exactly what I had in mind when I gave myself that combination of abilities, but still. The potential is there to have a mix of offensive and defensive abilities together. I do like that. Bingoed that guy away, or bingo. Pinballed that guy away. Come back. Okay. Got him. He's got something. Power again. Okay. Now it's got power 2. Even more powerful. We'll advance. Okay. What's he got to tell me? All combat techniques consume SP points. Yeah. I kind of knew that already. Whoa, there's a lot of enemies there. That's a horde. Let's take on the whole platoon. Battalion. Legion. Oh, lots of leaders. Gunning for the leaders. Two down. One to go there. Let's get this one too. And he's got a key too. Yay, getting all the loots now. Lanterns. That'll be the... another general. Whoops. Alright, so I got a lot of stuff then. What did I get? Expand weapon size. Okay. Slash up. Let's go with slash up, but not step. Step didn't quite work. It was a nice idea. It didn't quite work for what I wanted to do. Let's make the step a little bit more of a powerful step. And we'll give myself the ability to do another step, so I can multi-step if I need to. There we go. Another general. 2 of them. Wow. Generals everywhere. 3 of them. This is not a room I wanted to be in. Oh dear. I'm in trouble. Step! Step! Now I'm in trouble. Step! That was a tough little area. Get lost. Got him. So I'm nearly dead. Got another one. I do have to go through here because that's the exit. 12 health. 12 health. Don't lose it. Fight like a champ. 3 left. 3 hit points. I can do it. I can do it. Luckily, the AI is not great. I'm going to get that. That's up in the sky. 0. I got defeated. And I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I got crushed. It's all over. How long did that take me? 40 minutes. That's not bad. Length. That's not so bad. Defeated 10 clan leaders, 232 foot soldiers, 3 ghosts, that's the lanterns, the spectres. I fought in 1 war and did not defeat Yamata no Orochi at all. 115 hours of in-game time passed. So that's how it works. And then I imagine I get returned to the start and I get to give it another whirl. You've been defeated. You seem to have lost the arms you collected, but you have retained... Oh, I lost my helmets. And you do also keep the Jizo enhancements. So that's actually pretty huge, the amount of stuff that carries over from one quest to the next. The only thing you lose is your equipment. So that's generous by roguelike standards. That's very, very generous. And now we're in another tutorial. What do we got here? Here sleeps the souls of the samurai. Press button. Oh, I see. So once I've defeated these great generals, once I've defeated them, then they talk to me. There's a Jizo there. But I haven't finished anything there. There's actually quite a lot of generals here, as you can see. Like a lot of them. A lot of them. So this seems like it might be quite an extensive game, actually, in terms of the stuff you can unlock. But there we go. I've now got the Yukimura. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So now I get to dress like Yukimura and actually use him in combat. That's pretty cool. I like that. Once you defeat the general. So that's the kind of achievement system. There's a lot of them. Now, yeah, see, all of this stuff actually survived, I think. Oh, no. I can't actually change this stuff right now. Maybe I don't have any... But this is Yukimura's loadout. So as you can see, the reason he can do that kind of flaming attack, that one, is because he has this. 2 levels in reverse slice, 1 level in wave, 1 level in power, 1 level in flame. Oh, he's got a flame bow too. There is a lot you can do with this, which is really neat. There is a lot you can do with this. You can really customize how your character fights. Right, so we're away again. Ah, finally, they actually explained the time thing. So, oh, see, I guessed it right. Samurai go stronger with each passing day. The change is gradual but real. Take caution. So you do have to keep moving because, yes, they do get more powerful. So my hunch was correct. That is a heck of a attack. Another one. Gosh. Oh, you gave me a key. I like that. Give me key. Yeah, so I did... I had to go back into the game to actually pull that up again, but I keep all of my stuff from last effort. Not that I see any reason to change right now, because he's got to kill a loadout himself. I want to unlock some more of these great generals now. We may as well, hey? Let's just do it. Let's head down this purple one and just see if that is actually the Orochi fight. I bet it is. That's my read of the game anyway. I haven't been wrong so far about the game, but let's give it a go. No, it's not. It just takes you into a ghostly kind of setting instead, I guess. Oh, no, there we go. Orochi Osegi. Oh. It's the demon versions. It's the demon versions of the enemies that you gotta fight now. That's not good. I wasn't ready for that. I'm gonna lose this. But that's right. I did have to discover it, because the game doesn't explain that to you. So Purple Door means you're going to be fighting demons, which are obviously much more powerful, but I would assume the rewards are more powerful in kind. Oh, I made myself dizzy. Yeah, I'm not going to beat this guy. He's tough. Get back here. Whoa, that was tough. Yeah. He kind of flogged me. But I did discover that's why you don't go into the purple doors. So you don't actually fight the big boss. You don't fight Yamato no Orochi, but you do fight the demon versions of the various generals. Urusegi is was one of the great generals of the Sengoku area. The Sengoku era. He was one of the great generals. So and good news is you don't lose those. So you do get to keep that suit each time you try. I can try again with that suit on. Alright. So I think that gives you an idea of what this game is about. I don't think I have time. Well, I certainly don't have time to do another whole run if they're about 45 minutes long. But yeah, that gives you an idea of Samurai Bringer. It is an action roguelike with a lot of variety in what you can do with your attacks, which I really like. As you pick up new abilities, you can use them in more interesting ways constantly. And yeah, it's set in Sengoku era Japan, so you get to meet all your famous faces from the Samurai Warriors series and fight them in this version. We will have a review of this up on digitallydownloaded.net once I get a chance to unlock some more of these heroes and try them out. In the meantime, have a great weekend, everyone. Play lots of games. If you're in Australia, have a great long weekend. Enjoy the extra day off, and we will be back next week with more.